Well, that's pretty darn good marking, isn't it?
Absolutely. Good pinning. Not so good marking. There's no marks.
Did I say marking? Got a mark of note on Mike Calabrese's place of residence when we next see him. But right now we're looking at Donnie Gauthier at 24. Just knocked down, count that 9.
Yep.
Was 8.
He's got a good setup here. He's wide open on that pin. Wants to stay away from the nose right here. He wants to go certainly right on the pin here. Donnie slowing things down, taking some time. He's got it right on. Donnie Gauthier picks up his second spare in 3 frames to go 34 plus in the opening string. Of course, it's 2 strings. The 2 top bowlers move on to the next round. That'll be the skins, or at least it'll begin the skins portion of our competition. And we'll tell you a little bit later about the final in the next couple of rounds. It's going to be exciting stuff. Not that this is too shabby. Gauthier picks up 6 on his spare, and he's left a mess of wood out there. This could go in a hurry. Might have a problem right in here with the 9 pin.
Lots of wood scattered about that plate. So.
You can be sure he'll put it in play, too. Throws a pretty heavy ball. There it goes. Nice looking shot. Donnie Gauthier on a tear, 3 spares.
On ATV Saturday afternoon, Paul Meunier and Bruce Stephen. Don Gauthier stepping up now. He is open on a mark. We've completed 4 boxes of the first string.
Donnie Gauthier, and boy, he is on the mark now. And he is off to a real tear. I said off the top of the show, I was surprised we didn't see Donnie on the show in other years. But things just didn't fall for him in the qualifying. It's not easy to get here. It is not easy to get here. But he's here right now. And picks up a big 8 on his spare, and he's looking at another one. He's left the 3 and the 6. All together there. Taking some time, lays it down. Bang! There it is. Good shot. Donnie Gauthier. 4 spares in the opening 5 frames. I tell you one thing. His mother, Doris, is happy about this. Donnie says, make sure. Going to say hello to Doris. And also her husband, Eugene. Watching Donnie perform and perform real well. Not to mention the guys at Monroe's Barber Shop in the Sydney Shopping Center. On the mark. Good shot. Almost. Oh, he's got it all. Donnie Gauthier picks up the strike on the spare, and the spare, and the spare, and the spare, and the spare.
That was a little sneaky. I don't know if you'll see it all that well from this angle. Maybe you will. This is a nice low camera angle. Watch it take of course, the 1-2 pocket, and the 10 pin sitting pretty there. It looks like it was missed by the pin, but in behind that pin, the ball came back and tapped it over. To the Super Bowl in Sackville, Nova Scotia, where it is a really exciting day. An enthusiastic audience on hand for 4 very fine bowlers, and Don Gauthier is our leader right now. He's open on the strike.
Well, in our opening show, we saw a great performance from a Sydney bowler by the name of Kansas Snow. We've got another one here in Donnie Gauthier from Sydney, who is putting on a great show also. And I said that. He goes off to the right-hand side, gets a 5-pin break. But anyway, Donnie has got, 5 marks in the opening 6 frames. Is sitting, and he's open right now on a strike. He's at 88 plus the 2 bonus balls. So give him 7 more. Goes to 95 after 6. Some kind of bowling. He's got a tough one here, though. He hasn't dropped a pin yet. And picks up an 8 there. So, Donnie Gauthier with the 8 goes to 103. Now we'll switch to the other side.
You notice him looking at the floor, looking for his marks, his footing.
Yeah.
How he will make his approach. Oh, that correction has given him an 8-pin drop on the first ball.
Absolutely, looks good. 3 and 6. Actually, he had a piece of wood come in and fall between the 3 and 6, so he could have got them all. Anywhere on the 3, be in pretty good shape. The 3, of course, is the one just to the left. Looks good.
Don, there it is, another mark for Don Gauthier. Don Gauthier, who claims to have an average of 131.8, which is most impressive, and he's on track to reach that average.
Yeah, well, he is, absolutely. And I just know that Donnie wanted to perform well here in his initial appearance, and so far he's certainly done that. 113 and open after 8.
Of course, somebody who has an average of 131.8 would, what, disintegrate Garland pins?
Vaporized, maybe. He was off to the right-hand side there and left himself a real problem with the 1, 3, and the 6, at least the 1, 2, 4, and the 9 and 10, and punched through here. Well, what he wants to do here is, what he wants to make sure of these two here, but he'd like to lay the ball in here and kick the 2 over and give himself a shot at those other 2 anyway. Well, he had the right idea because he breezed the 2 by the 9. That's a pretty good effort. Donnie Gauthier.
Frame 10 of the first string, 2-string affair. Donnie cooling down a little bit towards the end of this first string. Finds the head pin this time.
Well, he gets such good actions, you can see there. He's got a whole mess of wood. And this is not all that bad, because if you can get something on this piece of wood, it'll go over and take the 7. Of course, he has coverage here and here with this piece of wood. The trick is to get something to go back onto this piece of wood, drive it that way, get the ball in here, or this piece of wood. Well, you know what I mean, Paul.
I think I have a pretty good idea of what you're saying, and that's not exactly what you
writer was playing little tricks on me there. Yeah, well,
as long as Donnie wasn't listening to us.
What did he say with all those lines? I don't know where to throw the ball. Knew that time. Right on the wood, drove it straight back. Donnie Gauthier finishes with the 10.